Acknowledge it's broken. Accept it. It's broken. Allow? Nah. That's an easy fix.
Love me when
My dad is breaking down, so to speak, as he develops more and more of the classic Alzheimer's symptoms. He leans to the left when he sits, he sleeps much of the day, his appetite fluctuates, and his taste preferences change all the time. Now, more seriously, he's incontinent, and now he's fallen out of his chair on several occasions, and he's very argumentative, and so this doesn't make it any easier to care for him or to keep him safe. Now, of course, there's going to be more and more decline and more difficult symptoms, so we're preparing for these upcoming challenges by taking steps that will eventually lead to placing my dad into a care facility. And the thought of that makes me very sad, so I'm taking steps to cope with my sadness, to be all right with it, to move beyond being emotionally overwhelmed by it. But moving beyond sadness doesn't mean working like hell to get rid of my sadness. I mean, sure, I want to be happy, but on the other hand, I would wonder, what's wrong with me if I weren't sad about my dad's illness, about the state that he's in, and of course about his imminent passing. So it's sort of a paradox, you might say, right? I don't want to be sad, but it's only natural to be sad. So what to do? Acknowledgement is mindfulness. Acknowledge that I am sad. Accept my sadness. I'm sad, and it's okay that I'm sad. And just like millions of other caregivers who are also sad about similar issues with their loved ones, it's normal. And there's a sense of common humanity to it. It's like completely understandable to have these feelings. And also, I want to be kind to myself because I'm having these difficult feelings. I definitely want to be understanding and reassuring to myself. I want to be my own best friend. And this doesn't mean that we don't want to have other friends, because we need quality friends. But we want to make sure we see ourselves as our own best friend too. So tell yourself the things you'd like to hear from your best friend. Things that are reassuring. You're doing an amazing job. I'm always here for you. And another way I'm kind to myself is to honor my feelings. This is how I'm feeling. It's valid, it's important, and it is what it is. However, even though I don't want to deny that I feel sad, I also want to manage my sadness so that I don't become totally consumed by it, so I don't obsess on it, so I can be happy in spite of it. And this is a key concept, in spite of, even though, meaning I allow it to be so. I don't try to abolish my feelings, because I won't be able to do that anyway, so why waste the energy? See, I want to create enough space in my thinking to allow my sad thoughts about my dad to be there if they want to be there, and enough space to have other thoughts too. Perhaps thoughts about how I want to live life after Alzheimer's. Perhaps I need to remind myself that life is ever changing, and focus on my gratitude for my time that my dad and I have together now, and to focus on my love for him.
Well, that should do it.
I want to leave you with these two important thoughts to keep in your mindfulness caregiving toolbox. Just be. Be mindful to live in the present moment, the only place where life actually does take place. And number two, let it be. Although it might be easier to add there, let it be there. When you can't control it or fix it, allow it. Just let it be there.
Taking several slow, delicious, deep breaths, and closing your eyes if that is comfortable, or lowering them if you prefer, and focusing on breathing in and breathing out. We are each on our own life's journey. I will do what I can for you, even though I know you may still suffer. This is the most anyone can do for another person. Breathing in for me, breathing out for you. One for me, one for you. Enjoy.